Let me point a bit to the future. Today we talked a bit how we prepared our organization, and in the chairperson team we really have a team here, because such things what we are doing at the moment, they can't be achieved by individuals. And we started with a nice approach. Best wishes to Michael, my deputy, here this year, and we started with a lot of fun and also said there will be some fundamental change in this. So that's why my shirt today is starting with fun and it ends with fundamental. So we have fundamental AUTOSAR changes that we can see as a base for 2023. And I think with the opening, now we can have a short glimpse what happens next year and where you can prepare yourself for. The first thing I'd like to highlight is we will celebrate quite the whole year, I hope. And because we really have something to celebrate about 20 years of technology sharing within, I think, the biggest, one of the biggest automotive software communities all over the world. And therefore, we will be proudly presenting, I think, a kind of look back what was achieved, about funny situations, about individual experience in this standardization. And besides that, I'm pretty proud to see how the work model we have, including the license model, still tease the companies to bring in new concepts. Right now, it's 26 concepts running in parallel, which have a big bunch of innovation in it. And topics around cybersecurity, functional safety, and also communication will still be the base of our collaboration. Topics like Safe GPU, I mentioned that before. Besides that, there is also a Rust community that is slowly growing. And also we had a short announcement in AUTOSAR to have a working group, a subgroup within the safety group, to attach the current adaptive platform with a binding and kind of show how such a binding could look like. The next thing I'd like to highlight is the work model within the project leader team. It's the most essential team in the AUTOSAR community because it gives the working groups the freedom and the structure to collaborate. On the other side, bring in also the feedback for strategic discussions for the steering committee. And here we have support now for Premium Partner Plus. The Premium Partner Plus program brings the company to an ability to steer with us the technology direction, and we have already 3 of them. So it will be very interesting to see how this collaboration will improve. The next topic is the university program. The university program, you can imagine, is a kind of package. It includes a lecture, code, examples, but also maybe a certificate, and should enhance the professors and the universities to make AUTOSAR understandable. We have the issue that usually engineers are connected to AUTOSAR when they start in the sorry, we are live. And when we start in the B2B business, so you have an employment inside of a company, and then you get a training of a week, and then you should understand AUTOSAR. And most people are asking themselves, why wasn't it not broadly taught within universities? That's what we would like to improve. After every release, there is an update from the university program. And we can spread that to the attendees, a kind of free program, a free partnership for non-profit organizations. So if you sign up there, you will get notifications around the AUTOSAR content, but also the things that are released and updated. The next topic is around RTOP, a community for IT infrastructure, which was always very near to AUTOSAR, was established before we could deal in AUTOSAR with software. And we would like to introduce them more and more to our user group structure. On the other side, there are the regional representation from the hubs and the regional spokespersons that will also find themselves in the user group structure more and more. There are also some thoughts about having companies in India included, but as mentioned, the North American user group is a very essential user group that we need to have a good bridge to, and also find the companies that are spreading the word for AUTOSAR. The next topic is the software-defined vehicle, and I hope that Michael is eager to follow up what we have built this year, next year as well. There will be discussions with individual organizations, but we will also see more and more organizations joining AUTOSAR as an attendee. Organizations that are using already today AUTOSAR and demonstrate even for a non-profit purpose their capabilities. On the other side, SDV is a community challenge. The community is not less than the whole automotive software community. If we don't have a common understanding what the SDV is like, we will start to define our own approaches. And this, having in time, will just be a big challenge. So, next topic. Now 2 events are popping up. We will go to San Diego in May for the AOC. We have already 2 keynotes defined, one from more research perspective and a quite big tech player in this region. Really looking forward to that, also to see the community of managers and also the developers presenting their output. And we will definitely celebrate what 20 years of AUTOSAR means. And so I hope we can meet up there, on the other side of the lake, I always call that. Next one is a present to all the contributors, and it's called the AUTOSAR All Working Village. You might know it from the All Working Group meeting in the past. We booked a whole village for the community and will collaborate on the topics we see as crucial for us and that need to take a next step. You can define your own agendas there and also think of the next challenges, maybe also including other working groups. Yeah, and I hope this will be a good base for the AUTOSAR release R22-11. The release 2311 will have again a release event as today. But until then, you see, we have a huge program, and we will continue in the same step, steady, and deliver from this community the best engineering technology you can use for your products. All right, and the last page is, in this time, empty. Maybe because it's end of the year and all of us had really a lot of accomplished. And it's sometimes also a good point in time to look back, to consider what's in the back mirror of your car, what has helped you, which discussions were fruitful, which partner was the most efficient one, and what was your learning within the year. And I can simply say from my side, it was a very intense time for me where I had a lot of learning in the last 5-6 years, and it's also my last event as chairperson. That's why I would say it's always worth to look back on this empty page. But I definitely can also mention the page of AUTOSAR is never empty. We always have a plan. We always know how to take the next step. And that's what I'm looking forward to observe this organization a bit more.